It was only a matter of time before the magician tracked them down to the North Pole, and it was only a matter of time, whether he found them or not, before the creeping of time and the sun in the sky would steal their new friend's life away from him, and he would be corrupted into nothing but a puddle of water, indistinguishable from those they had splashed in after a rainstorm. If they were going to save Frosty, they would need help, and it would probably come from an adult with powers that were not, strictly speaking, natural. And this concludes another chapter of The Annotated History of Christmas by Rankin Bass, whoever he is. But welcome to another Purblind Gamer stream, and a Merry Christmas to all of you, or Happy Holidays. Or, if you don't celebrate any holidays, Happy December. The year's almost over. And that means exciting new things. But I hope for everybody who does celebrate Christmas that you had a good holiday and that you and your family didn't wind up yelling at each other and throwing wine glasses against the wall. Our family certainly didn't. This year. But hey, there always is next year to look forward to. And I hope people got some good presents. Now I don't have to worry about Christmas presents for a whole nother year. I will, of course, start planning out next year's Christmas presents in a few weeks, because what am I supposed to do with all this brain space? Like, put it towards something productive? Christmas presents are productive. Yeah. And I hope everybody is having good weather. It's actually been shockingly warm in Virginia. Downright pleasant, Walk outside without a sweater pleasant. I mean, I suppose the rain helped with that, but hopefully it's not a symptom of global warming. Or black magic. Not likely. Oh, hey. Welcome in. Is it Zabadog? Wow. 0 degrees in Cincinnati. Oh, 60 degrees. Okay. Wow. That seems pretty nice. Glad you guys have weather that's that good. I mean, 0 degrees would be terrifying. Sometimes it gets down into, the 20s or even the teens here, and that's quite low enough. But welcome in, and I hope you've had a good Christmas/holidays. Yeah. I guess when I come back to Virginia, I enjoy getting a little rain, which we got today, and maybe just enough snow to remind me, oh yeah, snow is nice in limited quantities. But if we could have the snow without the cold, I'd be happy. Yeah, 60 there. It must be really warm. I don't know what it was today. I didn't actually look at the temperature. But it's definitely high 50s. No, we didn't have snow, but I'm in Virginia, and it's quite hit or miss as to whether we're going to get snow or not. We usually get it at some point during the winter, but as I'm just back home for a few weeks, I don't know if I'll actually see any. Which, on the one hand, I like snow. On the other hand, it's cold, and shoveling the walk is a pain. So, I guess there's good and bad to everything. I imagine you sometimes get some snow in Cincinnati. Yeah, I don't know if I would say extreme snow. It's certainly significant snow a couple times a year, but nothing like people get up north. You hear people, or I hear friends from up north talking about, oh yeah, we had a 16 inches and we still had to go to school the next day. And I'm just thinking, or you could stay home. Oh, I see. Like further north in Ohio, it gets it. Like, it gets more snow. No, because I had a friend who went to Ohio State University, and I know sometimes they got a good amount of snow there, but I'm glad you guys get it mild. Hopefully less freezing over of the walkways and having to shovel or get snowed in and lose power. Maybe that's more of a country thing. Oh, okay, OSU's right in the middle there. Right, Columbus. I must confess, I'm not very up on Ohio geography. I mean, I know Ohio's west, but beyond that. Oh, okay, and you guys are further south, so milder snow, which is good. And then, yeah, all the salient points, 3 big cities and a few other things. Cleveland, Columbus, Cincinnati. And apparently there's a river somewhere called Ohio, which I assume goes through the state, or borders the state. But not necessarily. Geography doesn't always make sense. Yeah. Cincinnati's on the river. Okay. I feel like I probably should have remembered this from American history, but it's been a few years since high school. And I don't know, maybe we changed the river in the course of our history. We're America. We can do just about anything. Oh, thanks. Yeah. I always enjoy the holidays. Especially now since I'm living out west and get to come back and see family and to stay at home. I don't know if California will ever feel like home to me. Because, our house is in Virginia and I have so many friends here. And plus the family's here. And LA is just a weird place. Takes years getting used to in general, I think. But do like the relatively warm winters. And oh, have you been there, Zabadog? Yeah, it's a pretty weird place. If it weren't for you had to go there for work. Yeah, that kind of went out there for school and stayed for work. So that's where the film industry is, but it's not somewhere I would choose to live ordinarily, just because it's such a big and dense city. Except I have made a fair number of friends there, and you can see the attraction of living in a big city, having a bunch going on. Lakewood. Okay. I don't know that area really. I don't drive, so. Oh, okay, Silver Lake. Yes, I have heard of that, and I think I've gone to networking events there a couple times. It's not too close to where I live. LA is so gigantic, and it's like not driving. I feel like I don't learn the layout of LA as much in all the little suburbs. Just, go where I need to and keep hearing about these different parts of town. Like, yes, Redondo Beach is quite different from Marina del Rey and Playa del Rey and Santa Monica. I'm just like, I know we're on the coast, but how many beaches do you guys need? Can't we just call the entire west fourth of the city the beach and have done with it? Simplify. Or we could say North Beach, Middle Beach, South Beach, instead of giving everything a different name. But that's LA. So many people they have to give everywhere different names, so you don't end up with a bunch of districts with 1 million people each, give or take. And I wanted to say thanks to everybody who came out to my stream on Wednesday, because I know it was pretty rough. I still don't know why Julia was freezing, and if I can figure it out, I'll still stream it, but yeah, it was fun trying out Tom and Jerry. And the floppy disk still works, so that's always nice. And then, of course, tomorrow we'll go through I'll finish Opposing Force, and we'll probably play this weird FMV game called Gravity's Angels, which is on DVD. I end up with entirely too much weird stuff, but it's okay. I like weird. And tonight, for Short Horror Saturday, we're going to play Jack in the Dark, which is not exactly a sequel to Alone in the Dark, which we played a couple months ago, but it's a sort of a spin-off. It was released as a promo for the second game in the series, and subsequently released as freeware. I think they sold it, but it was always freeware. I don't know. And then they started putting it on the CD-ROM editions of games. But I, of course, have an original floppy disk. So we'll be playing the floppy disk version. I thought you said the floppy disk was corrupted, and you would be downloading it from the internet and nobody would know the difference. Shut the fuck up, Airplane Lion. They don't need to know that. You can't believe everything you hear. But, yes, floppy disk game. Alone in the Dark was pretty weird sometimes. All those insta-kill books, and just half of the monsters are like, excuse me, what exactly is that? Oh, okay, it's a giant, 50-foot long worm who just swallowed me. Okay, gotcha. Good to know. And I've never played Alone in the Dark 2, only Alone in the Dark 3, but I imagine Jack in the Dark will be somewhat weird. Well, I did play it a long time ago, but I don't remember much about it. And it is indeed a Christmas game. It was released as a holiday promotional game. So it's not always that Short Horror Saturday. It falls on Christmas Day. And as I think I've mentioned before, since I'm back home, I have a whole bunch more of my game collection with me. So if you examine a game box or something like that, I'll have plenty of big boxes to examine. Jack in the Dark. Uses the same engine and everything. Are you a retro game fan, Zabadog? And let me know if I'm pronouncing that right. I've learned I can't always go with what my text-to-speech says. Sometimes it misses the mark. Grace Saunders is lost in the big city. Behind the shop window she sees a light flickering. It's been so long since someone has dared to open this door. But when you are 8 years old, and even the moon is out celebrating Halloween. I think Grace Saunders is a character you have to rescue in the second game. Trick or treat. Shut rather abruptly. Oh dear. The evil Jack in the Box. you found a drum. This is a little choppy, isn't it? Oh, he's not going to get annoying in the slightest, is he? What's the... Okay. Oh, that's better. I increased the CPU cycles. What's that? I think she said nothing interesting. Oh, train. That's probably what we were hearing.
Game on stream, streamer, I'm afraid. Streamer, you must pause with stream. Streamer,
Oh,
go
hey.
Here's a raider leading.
We just got a
welcome,
raid.
Welcome, raiders. Are the raiders alligators? Raider,
Welcome
raider,
in, everybody. Hey, thanks, Seacross. Thank you so much for the raid. Merry Christmas. How are you doing? I saw you were playing that Christmas golf game. You guys should go check out Seacross. Who's an awesome, mostly retro streamer and does a lot of interesting hardware too. How'd the rest of your stream go, Seacross? And welcome in, Raiders. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Purblind Gamer. I'm a legally blind retro and variety streamer who specializes in horror games. And tonight we're playing Jack in the Dark, which is the short spin-off game to Alone in the Dark, which we played a couple months ago. And it's a Christmas-themed game, so perfect for Christmas. I should switch that. Yeah, how was the rest of your sporting stream, Seacross? Too much golf and not enough whiskey. Well, I've got a bottle of malt right here. I'll drink to that. That's not the kind of malt I envisioned, is it? Yes, we play as this 8-year-old girl lost in the big city on Halloween, and she's trapped in a toy shop with an evil Jack-in-the-Box. Hey, Backlog Cabin, welcome in. Happy holidays. I hope you're doing well. Ooh, we found a dime. And you guys should also check out Backlog Cabin. He's another awesome variety streamer. There's a lot of stuff on older computers and fun games. Yeah, how's it going, Backlog? Although I saw you were streaming a Hero X the other day, Backlog. I'm sorry, that game sounds terrible. I can't remember what kind of a son of a... I can't imagine what kind of a son of a bitch would foist that game off on you, but however much you paid for it, you paid too much. I hope everybody got a lot of... Yeah, that's probably what it was. He knew what that factory sealed game was like, and was like, I'll get rid of this. You thought you played a bad game, Seacross? Is it the golf game or something else? Her search animation isn't as obvious as Alone in the Dark. I'm like, is she? Is she searching? Ah, well. Sports games. Oh, is she? Oh, that's awesome. I knew nothing about it, really. Those sounds are going to get annoying. Oh, hey, Havoc. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the subscription. I really appreciate it. Merry Christmas to you, too. Oh, wow. 3 months. Oh, you played Juno first in the meantime. And you guys should check out RDM Havoc, too, who's a really kind and supportive streamer who does hour-long streams of a whole bunch of different games. And I'm sorry I missed your Christmas stream, Havoc. How did it go? I hoped it was a big hit. Oh, Juno First is a good game. Oh, thank you. Well, thank you for the lurk, Havoc. I appreciate you taking the time out of your Christmas. Oh, good. I know. I was sorry I'm spending so much time with family. End up missing a lot of the streams, but I'm glad the Christmas stream went well. Chain gunning, always a fun time, which I always associate with Doom. What is that? An oil lamp. I think there's something behind the counter we have to find. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. I was saying earlier I haven't played this game in many years. It was back in high school. Search the cash register. Very old cash register. So this game is set in the 20s, I think, so Oh, a very current cash register. Did anybody get any exciting presents this year? Can we use our broom? Evidently only at specific points. What did she say? I've forgotten how fast the text fades. There are two things blocking the way there. No, there's nothing interesting. We've got a dime. Do I have to select search to actually search? Maybe I do in this game. Food. Oh, somebody. Oh, shit. And the evil marionette's trying to kill us because we bought candy. Jeez. Okay, I think that's what we have to choose search in the menu. Yes. Oh, nobody's scared by Jack in the Boxes. I thought I remembered something behind the counter. The Toy Book, a collection of short stories by Alfred Kruger, 1924, a Carpenter publication. Beppo the Clown. According to legend, this puppet, which can march in time to a drum, was the only toy that belonged to the infamous Jack the Ripper. Oh dear. The Cavalry Rider. This patriotic toy was made according to instructions given by the painter Géricault after his famous painting, Cavalry Officer of the Imperial Guard. Oh, when they said short stories, they weren't kidding. Not stories so much as sentences. Rusty. Always fond of lipsticks or blushes, Rusty was put onto the market under the nickname the Guardian Angel. Unfortunately, due to her tendency of preferring leisure to duty, she has been renamed. Zack the Crack. We owe this paradoxical but disciplined puppet to the talents of the famous sculptor Geppetto. Legend has it that later... Wait. Oh, I guess that's it. It trails off ominously. St. Louis Choo-Choo. This mechanical train, a marvel of precision, has been given to Herbert Remington, president of the Pacific Coast Railway, for the occasion of the Promontory Point Junction. Hop o' my thumb. His 7-mile boots makes him march in time. Also, this toy has sold so badly that there are only a few specimens left. Indeed, criminality doesn't pay. You had to explain the trace in tres leches. I know tres leches translates as 3 milks, but I don't actually know what exactly the ingredients of tres leches cake are. Evaporated milk, condensed milk, and normal milk, maybe? I'll say de leche. Isn't that what you use to get Salvation Army ladies drunk when you fly them to Cuba for dinner? I feel like I've heard that sung about somewhere. The Spirit of San Jose. This little plane, constructed by Schuster Incorporated, is a miniature copy of the first monoplane that flew from New York to Los Angeles in 1919. Oh, it's kind of like caramel. Yeah, no, that was the Guys and Dolls was the first time I heard about dulce de leche. So now it's always associated with that in my mind. And then we canceled the production because the band director was too far behind, and we had unusual snow that year, closing school several days. Not that I'm bitter. It's condensed milks, sweated milk, and whole milk. What is sweated milk? I'm not familiar with that one. Blondie. Always vain, this doll from Nuremberg was a joy for thousands of children. Due to her real hair, it's a piece that any collector would be happy to own. Oh, so they put real human hair on this doll and made on thousands of dolls that they sold to children? That's not macabre at all. Oh, right, it's the 1920s. These things happen. Oh, sweetened milk. Okay, gotcha. Interesting. Indrant from Bali. This dancing princess of the Temple of Shiva enjoyed an enormous success in India last century. brought to the West by Kipling, whose fame spread faster than an oil streak, and whom Purblind Gamer will sometimes quote at the most random times. Yeah. Oh, the idea of Blondie, the proto-Barbie coming from Germany. Yeah. Wonder if she was also the inspiration for the newspaper comic strip. Also, I wonder if she actually existed or this game made her up. Jack in the Dark. The Irish craftsman who designed this toy drew his inspiration from the infamous pirate One-Eyed Jack. It seems that only candy can calm his anger. Tales for Halloween. A Rudolph Publishing. I know One-Eyed Jack is the main antagonist in the second game, and he's a ghost pirate of some sort. I wonder if he's... I know the main antagonist in the first game spent some time as a pirate, so I wonder if One-Eyed Jack served with him. I should probably play Alone in the Dark too someday. One-Eyed Jack. Once upon a time, there was a Jack-in-the-Box whose name was One-Eyed Jack. He was so ugly and mean that after terrorizing the toys that march in line to a drum, he took the nicest man in the world prisoner, Father Christmas. That bastard! Only a witch, even if it's not a real professional one, will be able to release him. However, scaring the greedy, one-eyed Jack-in-the-Box could be easy, if you've only got what it takes to reflect. So, a mirror. Puzzles are a little easier in this game than the first Alone in the Dark. Or maybe just limited in scope since it's small enough to fit on one floppy. But yeah, I hope you guys had a good Christmas too. I did this year. My family got along quite well. Really? Nuremberg is a toy museum? I didn't know that. No, maybe that's why they chose to have, what is it, Blondie come from Nuremberg. Where's that killer marionette who's trying to kill us?
Yes, I'm being followed by a Twitch viewer. Twitch viewer, Twitch viewer.
Oh hey, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Elite Dreamers, welcome in. I hope your day is going well and Merry Christmas. Oh, and they even have Barbie in the post-1945 section of the Nuremberg Toy Museum. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the inspiration for Barbie. I mean, for Blondie. Oh, thank you, Elite Dreamers. No, I know what it is. That's the dancing princess. And the book said she was brought by Kipling, whose fame spread faster than an oil streak. And we have an oil lamp. But, that's telling us we're supposed to use the oil. Looney Tunes called. They want their sound effects back. I took care of... Oh. Oh, shoot. Okay. I think these are the two that march in time to the drum. They can't kill me when I'm playing the drum. And yeah, with no combat in this game, it's easier to get stuck with them just attacking you. Oh, there are 3 of them following me. Oh, some kind of worm. Shine, little glowworm glitter. Oh yeah, if anybody had told you yesterday, this Christmas, you're going to watch an 8-year-old witch in the 1920s lead a bunch of evil toys around while beating a drum, you probably wouldn't have believed them. But hey, Christmas is full of surprises. Quick, little glowworm. Get in the trunk so I can trap you. Hey, Hessian, welcome in. No worries. Oh, good. I didn't even have to try to close it. Oops. Stop beating the damn drum, child. There. And on that note, you guys should check out Haggard Hessian. There's another great variety streamer. And recently has been playing through the entire Leisure Suit Larry game. Well, at least the first 7. The ones that matter. I did, thanks. I hope you had a good holiday too, even if you did have to go to work and you're having trouble. There's not letting you make the room keys. Oh, more space quests. That's awesome. I know I've never played any of those, but I know those are funny games. I hope it's not too hard to manually program room keys. I should save. Oh, we had to figure out how to. You, evil Jack in the Box. The book said you like candy. Well, someone's awfully particular. Jack in the Box just shook his head at me. Fine. Keep my gumballs to myself. Yes, I was wondering, I've been asking people, has anybody gotten any good presents for Christmas? Ooh, a vanity case. Ah. And a mirror. as we all know, the spirit of Christmas is about something like, I don't know, peace on earth, goodwill to men, fellowship, birth of a savior. Oh yes, and amassing as much physical goods as we can. Loot. Hey, buying stuff stimulates the economy, so by buying lots of presents for our loved ones, we really are helping out our fellow man. Yep. I think. I am not an economist. Why, there's Santa Claus now. Tres leche should not be soaked in milk, but I feel like that's kind of its thing. It's, in the name. I mean, if it's called tres leches, you expect there to be a fair amount of, well, milk in it. And hey, Rush Pirate 1. Welcome in, and thank you. Merry Christmas to you, too. You guys should check out Rush Pirate. Who also streams a bunch of retro games. What was it you were streaming last? Oh, Deja Vu. That's one of those really old ones. I think I have that. Like, they ported Deja Vu and the sequel to Game Boy? Randomly? That doesn't sound like it's right, but I think it is. How are you enjoying it, Rush Pirate? Oh, you're welcome. My pleasure. Hope you had a good Christmas. Well, I guess in some parts of the world, Christmas is not yet over. Oh, okay, it was on the Game Boy and the Nintendo. Had give you deja vu. I've never actually played the game. For some reason I thought it started out on PC, but maybe not. Oh good, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I think one of these is Blondie, who's very vain. She's so vain she probably thinks this game is about her. There's not enough space. Well, then we'll walk backwards, and then we can let them be vain on the floor. And hey, Evelicia, welcome in. Merry Christmas. How are you doing? You guys should check out Evelicia, who is a fairly new streamer and streams strange horror games, which I certainly enjoy. Heart of Glass. What is Heart of Glass, Backlog? Oh, right. Deja Vu was on Mac. Okay, not PC. Oh, you're tired, Evelicia. Had a long Christmas. Oh, okay. Heart of Glass is a song by this singer Blondie. I forgot there was a singer named Blondie. I just always think of the newspaper comic. Yeah. Yes, we're try and put this down here. Leave it where it is. Candy stick. Ah. But the other doll. Oh no, I think they're both enamored with the vanity case. Oh yeah. Santa Claus, get out mine evil Jack-in-the-Box, imprisoned by the toys he terrorizes. Yeah, why not? Go to the blanket. This is the blanket calling. It's time to sleep. And you're the mayor of Blanketville, and you can go to sleep. Stripping how deeply these songs are ingrained in our brains. You can't run in this game, can you? No. Here, we got a new form of candy. Perhaps you would like this. He just ate it. Oh, Goblin is so unsure of the blanket. Well, maybe they'll be more sure of doing the soundtrack to an Italian horror film. But I gather Goblin is your cat. So we gave him the candy. It said in the book, he's not scary if we take the time to reflect. It's like a Gorgon situation. The end. It's late? What? Wait, we just got imprisoned? With Santa? Why? No, I swear there's a good ending to this game. Am I making that up? No, oh, did it just quit? Well, let's try that again, because I swear, when I played it before, you could let Santa Claus out and fly off into the night sky. Did I make that up? That's a nice emote of the cat. No, but I don't think this is how Santa gets labor, because... Oops. Wrong DOS ops window. Yeah. Because he's imprisoned. Like, if we don't set him free, there'll never be another Christmas. Well, I mean, there'll be a Christmas, but Santa won't be able to give toys to the children. God. Blue hyphen Jesus hyphen shows you the hyphen sign to hyphen blue hyphen. I am so confused. Oh no, that's the real Santa. He just got locked up by the evil Jack-in-the-Box. I think. Oh, Santa in the Netherlands has I see. You were going to say something other than helpers, but you went with helpers. Interesting. Jesus shows you the way to the highway. Yeah, if you're too tired to stream, then I agree you should get some rest. Site visit. Feeling back in your limbs. Is it really cold there? That sounds terribly cold. We can at least go as far as trapping them in the chest. The Netherlands has an Amazon franchise whereby he compels people to work with him excessively. Oh gosh, it's snowing and huge amount of a coat. That does sound unpleasant. I'm glad it's been so warm here. No snow, just a bit of rain. Lucked out this Christmas. Was it? That was right around here we found the book. Yeah. Well, maybe we should just search every damn inch of this place for hidden items. That sounds like an Infogrames-ish thing to do. Or Infograms, as I assume it is pronounced in French. That's French for armadillo. I've decided based on context. Oh, it rained and now everything is slippery. Well, hey, at least it's not ice. Things would be a lot more slippery then. Oh, it rained and then it snowed. Ugh. Right, exactly, Backlog. That's what I was referencing. Oh, glad you're changing into warm clothes. No snow over there. Seacross. Is it? I just assumed it was an armadillo. Is it? Yeah. Is it? Could it be something else? I mean, it may be. It may be some other animal. And, you know, having been born in Texas and almost caught an armadillo in the hill country once, my mind just went, oh, yeah. That's that thing I ran after and almost caught, but then Mom said, don't, it's dangerous. It'll scratch you with its claws. Which, you know, to be fair. Only reason there aren't many pet armadillos these days. Oh, you got to see one in the wild in Boy Scouts. That's neat. Yeah, I'm glad I got to see one in the wild. Yeah, that's it. They don't have those too many places. Armadildo. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm sure that, you know, that could be a movie called that. Maybe they make more of the green pornos that make them a little less G-rated. But also, I don't know if it said when we got locked in the cage, if it gave some hint. Bad dragon. Stop pushing what? What's Seacross? Ooh. Oh, the armadillo is an actual thing. I mean, you know, it's close enough in the name. I guess we shouldn't be too surprised that someone in marketing has jumped on that. Alright. The evil marionette dancing princess won't attack us unless we buy candy. Because reasons. So let's buy candy. Jeez, this camera. For people who play too much Arma, or for people who play too much Cyberdillo. But, I don't know, maybe, yeah, to specifically mimic the armadillo anatomy. I'm sure there are stranger things out there. Anyway, that's what we're doing. We're buying candy. Yeah, some things that are better left ungoogled. Or googled with safe search on. And if there are no results... Oh, he's so greedy he doesn't like us taking any candy. Even if he won't accept it when we offer it back. So he gets his minion to try and kill us. Cross over the graph between those two things. Hey, there's more marionettes that way. Oh, okay, so you're a big fan of the Tres Leches Seacross. Even if, it confuses some people. Which I think I can see it doing, especially if you don't know that leches is milk. Meatloaf. First foray into Googling that. Meatloaf. Basically, I only know Meatloaf from Rocky Horror. Yeah, he was like, oh, okay, I know where you wanted me to go. I only mentioned 2 toys in the book that march in time to the drum. I don't know what the third one's deal is. Wait, is she skipping? Okay, so you can effectively run. Save. Oh. Well, yeah. I'm glad you're getting practice programming. It can't be that different, programming keys versus programming games. I mean, programming is programming. Just ask anyone who makes up the schedule for a TV station. here. There must be a reason to use the bear. What's that? Did I leave something? No, take everything that is not nailed down. Unless you have a weight limit. Here's the bear. There. How does one use a teddy bear? They do not care. Oh hey, Evelicia, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. That's really kind and generous of you. Thanks. Dark Firewood, Game Lust, Andre Luke Martins, Joey Rod, and B Squad Leader. If any of you guys are in chat, enjoy your gift sub and your emotes. Thank you so much. That's really generous of you. Aw. Very nice Christmas present for everybody who wakes up and finds a sub. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Yes. I hope I can get the good ending, which will be a Merry Christmas. And that I'm not confusing this with some other game and there really is a good ending. Yeah, wow, I wonder. Wait a second, I think we might have unlocked a new emote slot. Yeah, oh, I think we did, because now it's saying... Okay. Oh, thank you, I really appreciate that, Alicia. Means I need to get on making more emotes. Which I'm pretty sure I did get the upgraded number of slots for affiliates. It just wasn't clear when I was looking at the page. Oh, thanks, Backlog. I appreciate it. No, I'm guessing that Rusty is the other doll. I think, isn't Rusty sometimes a nickname for someone with red hair? Like, not often. Zach the Crack. Have we run into Zach the Crack? Maybe he was one of the ones that fell into the chest. Oh, Disciplined. Yeah, that's got to be it. The ghost motif came basically because I played, a fair number of horror games and did Short Horror Saturday. And when I first got affiliate, I was like, oh crap, that means I need emotes. What is something simple enough that I could draw in MS Paint that would just, be placeholder emotes until I can pay somebody to make, really fancy emotes. And so I went with a ghost, because I always like ghosts. Big Boo and that sort of stuff. And then enough people liked it, I'm like, yeah, maybe I should stick with Little Ghost. Make more versions of him. Pacific Coast Railway. It's not a lot of... I can't see it by any hints in that. plane, right? It was flying around the roof in the outer room. Alright. Jack in the Dark likes candy. I think Blondie and Rusty are both distracted by the vanity. As long as I, take it from where it's in plain sight across the room, walk 3 feet forward, and put it down in front of them. I mean, they're not going to leave their post if it's, 6 feet away, only if it's 3 feet away. These dolls are very particular, or very nearsighted. So, scaring the greedy, one-eyed Jack-in-the-Box could be easy if you've only got what it takes to reflect. Key. There's something on that crate. Oh, it's a soldier with a cannon. Is it possible a key that winds one-eyed Jack? I mean, a different kind of key. No, I searched pretty thoroughly here. I guess we need to... Oh, maybe there wasn't room. He's just like, no, I am not scared right now. I've never used the broom for anything, have I? I didn't pick up the candy stick this time. We get that, we'll feed it to him. Oh. Yeah, the broom, that's a good idea. The broom could be for reaching. I don't know what it would be reaching, though. Hey, Santa Claus. You gonna give me any hints? There. Look closely, see if I see anything resembling a key. The cavalry officers seem to have calmed down. Oh, I guess I just had to turn my back on him. Let's clean the stove. Oh, okay, there we can run. As we give him, we can give him the candy. And he eats it. And chews it up. And it takes... If we use the mirror on him from a distance... What does it say? It says the end, it's... I couldn't tell. Oh, the end, it's too late. Is the whole game on time limit? Like you have to do it in a certain amount of time? I don't feel like it gave us any hint of that, but that doesn't mean it's not the case. Well, we're going to have to go down for this. Let me try speed running it. Shut up, if you please. I actually need the book? Maybe we don't. A dime, capitalized, for reasons I cannot fathom. I just realized there's a ghost on the top shelf or something back there. There, that got her. Here we go marching. Come, they told me, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. Some evil toys to trap, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. Something like that. 'Tis the season. Ladies, can I interest you in some makeup? Oh, no worries, Evelicia. Yeah, if you do fall asleep, I hope you get some good rest. And I really appreciate you coming in here. And it was really kind of you to gift the subs, too. Oh, thank you. That's really kind of you. I don't know how much longer this night will be. It depends on whether I can beat this game. There, eat. There we go. Oh, I guess that was it. If I did it within a random, unspecified, unhinted at time limit, I win. God damn it, infogrames. What on earth? It just changed costumes and oh well. I guess when I scared Jack, Santa was able to get out because magic. Yay, happy ending. So it was a specific distance. Okay, maybe I was too close before. I thought I was within the time limit. And here we see scenes from Alone in the Dark, too. I would say most of these enemies look boringly human, but frankly, I can't tell. Those are some rather large polygons. And yeah, we put away the toys and scared the Jack back into the box. And I think that this game is a parable to children, which basically says if you want Santa to keep bringing you toys, then put your toys away. Because good little children put toys away. Oh, and also beware evil Indian marionettes that want to kill you. But that's sort of a side message, and frankly, most of the children probably know that. Or if they don't, they haven't spent enough time with marionettes. Some of those things look sinister. Got no strings to hold me down, more like I got no strings to restrain me from slaughtering people. I've got to stop watching horror movies. Yeah. Resign myself to playing horror games instead. Yeah, that was the only thing I had planned for stream. I didn't remember how short it was, but then we had to go through it a couple of times to figure out how to actually beat it. And once you know, it's easy. Interesting, weird little game. And Backlog Gavin, thank you so much for the subscription. I really appreciate it. And for 6 months, wow. Yeah, I guess it has been 6 months since I got affiliated. But yeah, thanks. Yes, we freed Santa. And then now he's out too. And now, fly through the skies with his reindeer. Pose for Coca-Cola ads. And star in bad slasher movies. Like Silent Night, Deadly Night. And Christmas Evil. Maybe, and that first story from the Tales from the Crypt movie from the 70s, which was admittedly pretty good. They ate her. Yeah, Santa terrorizes little children. I feel like that's been the premise of a couple of movies. Yeah. Is that a different Christmas horror movie? Oh, okay. Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. Right. Yeah, I saw the first one when I was studying slasher movies. I saw the clip for the second one. Garbage Day! Oh, and they ate her. I think you're thinking of Troll 2. Which is another strange horror movie sequel. Apparently there are a lot of them out there. Yeah, it's hard to keep them all straight. I love Christmas-themed horror movies, too. I remember I used to see one in the video stores about how elves were evil and wanted to kill everyone. Wonder if that one was any good. And then there's Krampus. Can't piss on hospitality. That's not a bad maxim to live by. Might not phrase it quite that way, but still, can't piss on hospitality would make a decent bumper sticker. Oh, that was a quote from Troll 2. And hey, Havoc, welcome back. We just scared Jack in the Box and saved Santa Claus, as one does, and inexplicably changed clothes. I don't know. I feel like I missed something. There's an open box there. Maybe Santa left her a present of a new dress before he flew off into the night sky. Say all elves are evil. But, I don't know. They seem quite pleasant in the holiday specials. And in Lord of the Rings, I mean, better than the alternative. Yeah, that's how it usually seems to go. Elves are nice enough. Trolls are less nice. Yeah, that was pretty much all I had planned for stream. I could try and find some other Christmas horror theme game, but it's fairly late. Oh, right. It's probably like getting on to 2 a.m. East Coast time. Freaking time zones. They drive me mad. I think we'll find somebody to raid. Oh, hey, TechLink. Welcome in. Thank you. I hope you had a good Christmas, too. And you guys should check out TechLink. I haven't caught many of your streams. I always enjoy them when I am there. Oh, right, you're playing Doom 3. It's a great game. I gotta replay that one of these days. I think I only played it when I first got this Windows 7 computer right over here. Oh. Yeah, it's fairly long, isn't it? Good amount. The mood for Doom. Yeah, it's the same word reversed. And then being in the Doom for mood. Let's see who's online to raid. You start late, a lot of people go offline. It's such a weird game, Jack in the Dark, because I think it barely has anything to do with Alone in the Dark 2. It's more like saying, hey, remember this engine? Well, there's a new game involving it. So, yeah, you can buy it, and here's a character who appears in that new game. We're like, what is the new game about? Well, we just referenced in the free spin-off. What do you want? Logic, infogrames. We want logic. In the mood for poop. No, someone doesn't think a great deal of Doom. Let's see. I think we rated her not long ago. Rated him. Oh, he's doing a Christmas stream. And I think he already had his follower celebration stream. Oh, why don't we raid Fanboy Brian? He has nice low-key streams, and I think tonight, what's he doing? Hey, Hairball. Welcome in. How's it going, Hairball? What's he streaming? Oh, he's playing some kind of retro game. Retro games are fun. I should check out Hairball too. Who's this awesome feline VTuber who does a lot of retro games. Yeah, I hope you had a good Christmas, Hairball. And oh yeah, you were playing Callahan's Cross Time Saloon. That looks so funny. I've never read any of the books, but hey, if they're as funny as the game, they must be pretty good. You're welcome. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead over there to raid. He doesn't have many viewers tonight. Yeah, but let you guys know what's coming up. Tomorrow, I stream Sunday and Wednesday evenings, and Saturday late afternoons. And by late afternoons, I mean midnight. Midnight is technically after the noon. And tomorrow we'll be finishing Half-Life Opposing Force, knock on wood, freaking aliens. And then, since that probably won't be too long, we'll be also streaming Gravity's Angels, the first game in the Gravity's Angels series, which is a bunch of weird FMV games that were like choose your own adventure kind of things that were released on DVD, at least some of them, and I happen to have the first one. So it's by the same company that did those choose your own nightmare games. And then Wednesday, I don't know, if I get Julia working, we will play that. If not, I don't know. And I've asked my little sister if she will do a Streets of Rage co-stream with me, and she said she'll think about it. And if she ultimately decides not, maybe I'll just hook up the Sega Genesis to the big TV and stream Streets of Rage by myself, because those games are pretty awesome. And I gotta get around to playing the fourth one eventually. And I think next Short Horror Saturday, I'll do viewer's choice. I'll probably put a poll on Twitter listing several like really old short horror games that I have on floppy, and viewers can choose which one. I know I'll put Gremlins 2, Ghostbusters 2, Bubble Ghost probably, maybe the first Gremlins, maybe Graveyardage, but do I really want to subject myself to a football game? No, that was easy. So yes, you can follow me on Twitter and MySpace as well as Twitch, especially on Twitter. I post a lot of stream announcements and things. So yeah, that's what'll be coming up around here. And then I will try and get around to making more emotes in this coming week. Yeah, thanks to everybody who came in for the stream. I appreciate you hanging out here, whether you're chatting or lurking or coming in on a raid. And yeah, I hope everybody had a good Christmas. Got to see lots of family and eat a lot and get and give a lot of good presents and didn't get snowed in. Thank you, Haggardeshin and Backlog. Yeah, everybody have a good night, and I'll see you hopefully tomorrow or sometime soon. And yeah, everybody stick around and say hi to Fanboy Brian. The night Santa went crazy, the night St. Nick went insane, realized he'd been getting a raw deal. Something finally must have snapped in his brain. Wait, I thought the mic was off.